All right, it's time for the VooDoo Chef podcast, where we will discuss all things voodoo from the VooDoo Studios located right here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. So to all my booties out there, if you're looking for nothing but a good time, this is the place to be. Call your friends, knock on the neighbor's door, and let them know it's time to party like a rock star for the next hour. Join me and my guests and learn to voodoo like we do as we discuss our faves and the voodoo that we use. I'll put our guests on the spot as we ask for their top 3, and make sure and listen as we discuss some of our favorite war stories from the kitchens we've worked in. Sit back, grab a tall glass of your favorite libation, and enjoy this episode of the VooDoo Chef podcast.
What is going on, Voodies? I hope everybody is having a great, fantastic Tuesday night. Of course, we are here, right here in VooDoo Studios, just having a blast. Tonight was scheduled to be a little bit of let's get down to the bottom of this, or whatever the hell we call that fucking podcast. But, Reno got held up traveling with Weapons of Anew. You know, the life of a rock star, right? We could only hope. A little impromptu here. Hit up Big Eddie C. Let's throw a VooDoo Chef podcast out there. He is on his way right now, making his way to jump into the green room so we can get him online here. And a very special guest today. What do you do when plans go south? You call your friends and you hook up a podcast last second. We were sitting around thinking and having some flashbacks and we're going to share some stuff today. I'm talking like you know what I'm talking about. It's all good. Here's one thing we all do know. Big Eddie C, my man, what's up, buddy? How you living? Living on mute. Let's get you unmuted there, man.
There we go.
What is up, friend?
Defaults to that shit. Nothing, man. I've been trying to get this chair right because if you've noticed from the past few podcasts, I fidget around like I just grew an extra testicle, and nothing makes me comfortable sitting down still. It's just a fucking shit show. It's annoying as hell. So, maybe they're going to call me E.T., the extra testicle, because it's just, I don't know, man. I think it's just part of the whole healing process, because
I was going to say, you believe whatever you want to believe, homie. You're just getting better. We've already got people checking in. Carl Miller checking in. Of course, longtime Voodoo ambassador. We've got Delia Cosme checking in. Delia, it was great seeing you this week. And, Jose Chu. Jose and I are going to be hanging out on Monday night. Jose and I are going to be heading out to a show. We're going to check out Striper this Monday night. And he and I have been checking out Striper together, I think since we were 16 years old. So,
oh, wow.
It's going to
be
a
West Palm many years ago.
It's going to be a great show. So, can't wait. A lot of controversy because somebody heard Michael swearing in the backstage area. So we'll have to see what that's all about. Hey, I know, straight out of Countryside, we got Paul Compton checking in with a glass of whiskey out there. Good to you, my man.
Bravo.
Speaking of whiskey, Big Eddie C, we got to pimp out next week's podcast. Our old friend Darren's coming in from Brown Foreman, and we're going to be talking Jack Daniel's Bottled in Bond, the 2 brand new releases from Jack Daniel's. We've got the they're wrong hands. We've got the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey, and we've got the Jack Daniel's Triple Mash, both bottled in bond. We'll get into that more next week. And I've got my number 27 right here, Jack Daniel's Gold, which is aged in a maple barrel. We're going to be talking all kinds of Jack Daniel's next next week on the VooDoo Chef podcast with our buddy Darren Balch from Brown Foreman. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Right behind me, that's like a fidget spinner to an ADD kid. That's like calling my name. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, bottle and bond. But we're holding tight. We're gonna taste them live on air. I haven't tried any of those three yet, so I'm gonna taste them live that night, and we'll see how it rock and rolls, man. I can't wait.
Very nice.
I was gonna show a video tonight of a sandwich I made. Tomorrow you and I have a date as well.
We do.
We're going to be doing some recording for some new stuff we have coming up. So I recorded in advance tomorrow night's Voodies Unite. And so last night I recorded that, and I'm going to give you a little sneak preview today here. I'm gonna try. We'll see if this works. Maybe. Who knows? We're logging in here to see if we can get it up and running. I jumped out back. God, it's so nice outside right now. I woke up, it was 72 degrees this morning. Drove to work with the windows down for about 2 blocks and then put them back up and put the air back on.
That experiment went to shit fast.
Well, yeah, but just super nice outside right now. I was cooking in the patio. Let's see if we can. We're gonna see how this works. We'll see. Let's see. Of course, my computers are working at lightning speed. We just replaced the computers, and what do I get on to do the podcast? The fucking old computer.
Don't remind me. At some point, I'm gonna have to sit here on this desktop and just scour the shit out of all the stuff on there that I don't want, don't need. It would run fine. I just got to get some of the bloatware off of it, but I have to have time and patience to do that. And I can't seem to find, there's just not a day where I either have or want to have 4, 6, 8 hours to do it.
You'll be off here in a little bit, buddy, for about 2 months. So, but you got to check out these comments. Carl Miller says the VooDoo IT department's working overtime, and then we got Lizanne checking in saying, "Are you at work?" Because the computers at work are butt ass slow.
Nicely done.
Oh yeah, it's still downloading. It is what it is. We'll come back to that. Made some amazing. Oh, just as I start talking shit, right? It comes and goes. It came and went away. Oh well. It's like grunge music. It came and went away. Nobody gave a shit. Yeah, cool. Dude. All right, we're gonna try one more time here. Let's see if this will play. Maybe. All right, it's gonna play. We're gonna share this, and we'll see if we will be able to hear it as well as see it. But this is the big bite of the sandwich that I made yesterday for Voodies Unite tomorrow. So if you are in the area out there, I think we can all see that ugly mug. Let's check this out. Eddie C, you let me know if you can hear it.
What's going on, Voodies? It's that time again. Check out this bad boy right here. We've got a seared sirloin sandwich, open face, on some Euro-baked Cuban bread. It's got the little bit of them grilled tomatoes that we seasoned with red. Same thing with the grilled onions. It's got some balsamic marinated portobellos just for that added umami. And then let's take a look at this side right here. You can check out that Tampa aioli I made. Now this is an open face fork and knife sandwich. I don't give a damn. I'm going in. Here we go.
Watch this. Watch this mustache I create here. What the hell's that? Where's the napkin?
Holy moly. First thing, that Tampa sauce coated the roof of my mouth. But then I got the flavor of that mushroom, that umami pop. With the texture of the meat, the seasoned with zing. What?
Now, if you want to check out how we made that bad boy, you can log into Voodies Unite tomorrow at 6 o'clock. It'll be streaming live. Not really live. But it'll be streaming tomorrow at 6 o'clock, or you could always go back to the YouTube channel or the Facebook pages, check them out and download them as they do live there once they get put up. And I got to tell you, Big Eddie C, you quasi make a cameo in that video, just so you know. I'm laying those onions down over top of the meat, right? So I create this nice medium rare sirloin. I cut it and I put it on top of that sandwich. And then I take the Tampa aioli and drizzle it down the sandwich. And then I top it with the onions. You saw the onions were on top. And I'm like, people might be asking, why am I going to hide that meat underneath those underneath those onions? And I said, look at those onions. Don't get your pennies in an uproar. If Big Eddie C comes over for dinner, he can just fucking push them off. Oh, man. Good stuff. And just super cool. We got a lot of big VooDoo events coming up, guys. If you haven't been on the Facebook page, make sure you check it out. Big Eddie C, VooDoo Bash is already in the plans. We're getting ready to rock and roll, and I could tell you, VooDoo Bash last year, we had COVID running rampant. I would know. We had a possible hurricane coming in, and we just had so much uncertainty with VooDoo Bash. I feel so amazing about this year. We had our first planning meeting yesterday, and we're bringing back the best burger in Tampa Bay, and we're going to find out who has it this year and crown that champion. We already have 6 competitors lined up, and we had our first meeting last night. And you know what makes me really happy? Making a return appearance for the first time in quite some time, Chef Timothy Keelik.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. He has won Burger Showdown. He has won Best Use of VooDoo in a couple of those events. And he's making I think this will be his first appearance at a VooDoo Best Burger competition. So I'm super stoked.
Nice. Yeah. Timmy K is the man. That motherfucker can cook some shit, man.
Oh, my God. Also, with a verbal confirmation, Carl Miller in the audience right now, Silver and Smoke.
All right.
Also, with a verbal confirmation, Dave Frosch, VooDoo Ambassador. We had him on the podcast last week with Cole from Fat Rabbit, confirmed. And breaking news, this just in. Wicked Oak Barbecue, confirmed.
Oh.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Dude, just come and lose and bring burn ends. Just come bring burn ends and feed everybody. Fuck the burger competition. You and Derek, bring burn ends, hang out and drink with me. We'll make up an award and give it to you that day.
I still got to find a way to get over there and have those burn ends, man. Shit.
2 days away. 2 days away. 2 days away. If we didn't have graduation that day, I'd meet you over there.
Oh, I'll be there at graduation. You know this, man.
Maybe. Why don't you, dude? Let's go before graduation. Come on.
I'm gonna have to bring a change of shirt because I'll get it all over my fucking brand new dress white shirt.
That's it, man. We're gonna be at Wicked Oak at 12-ish. So if you want to join us down at Wicked Oak on Friday, meet us down there at between 12 and 1. It's gonna be a hot little event there. Everybody walking in saying, "Give me the burn ends." I don't even give a damn what they cost. What do they got to be at least what, $50-$60 now for an order of burnt ends? I'm in. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's cheap. That's cheap. Right, Carl Miller?
Beef's gone down a little bit, I think, at the risk of sounding like an asshole. I was pricing out brisket over the weekend because I haven't made a burger in a while. We ran out of the last ones a few weeks back, and it's gone down by like $2 a pound for a whole packer. I was surprised.
Wow.
It's still higher than it was, but it's down from, it was like $6 a pound to $4.
Remind me tomorrow when we're together to ask me about ground beef tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, we're not going to tell you guys where we're going. Not that there's much, not that there's a lack of love. We're just doing some filming, and it's not a hangout party time. But we're going to be talking a lot about burgers and ground beef tomorrow. So you'll be able to catch some of that on an upcoming stream. So keep your eye out for that. Oh, am I that dumb? Don't answer that question. I closed too many windows, and I got rid of some of my stuff that I wanted to pop up here on the screen. But tomorrow's going to be a good day. We'll go over that. And I'm going down my own wormhole, dude. I open up and I'm like, hey, who posted that picture? Fuck, it was me.
What the hell? Dr. fucking Strange opening up.
I don't know, dude, man. It's been one of those days. Dude, I'm trying not to drink that Jack. I've got stuff. I'm all ready here. I gotta get set. We gotta finish the work before we can get to the drink, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta, like I said, the fuck is this? Who the fuck went to see a Leonid and his friends? What is Leonid and his friends? Why am I even reading that? Why am I typing in the wrong? Dude, I'm getting old. I'm sitting here looking for something on the internet, and what do? I'm thinking about our guest. We got a great guest coming in, and I type in his name rather than what I'm looking for. I'm special like that, dude. All right, so let's get ready to rock and roll here because we're going to check out something super cool, something super old school. And,
flew out of my hand.
Uh-oh. Ed's throwing shit.
Yeah, I was brainstorming bullshit ideas for a future voodoo event, and I got ahead of myself because I can come up with some kind of catchy slogan, but I ain't got it tonight. You can't inspire art, but this is what I came up with. This is the Voodoo Pentagram. We got to find something that uses beef, pork, chicken, seafood, and veggies. Your best fucking voodoo seasoning for
butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon.
Oh yeah, I mean, best use of that.
Or hey, we get 2 dials, right? And one of them has maybe 3: butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. We spin that one. We spin the one with 5 seasonings on it. By the way, there's a big sale going on with Voodoo right now through the end of May. Mm-hmm. If you log on to our Facebook page, if you buy a 4-pack, you save so much money. If you buy a 5-pack, you save so much money. You buy a 6-pack. I got to be honest, I don't fucking remember. But if you log on to the VooDoo Chef Facebook page and scroll around for a little bit, you'll come across that. You can pick that up. And as always, for the podcast listeners, use the what do they call it? Coupon code podcast, and you'll get 25% off. So you spin the one with the seasoning, and a seasoning comes up. So you got butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. You got a seasoning, and then we spin the protein, and then you got boom, and it'll be 5 pentagrams because it's all about rock and roll, right? Yeah. And then you got to cook with that. How about that?
Yeah, one of those 5 categories. I mean, I pity the fucker that has to use caffeine, veggies, and any seasoning.
Veggies wouldn't be on the fucking list.
Yeah.
Fuck no. That's like saying you're gonna put fruit on there, dude.
Hey, don't knock it. Don't knock it. I mean, I'm not trying to cater to the vegetarians because they're like millennials. They both should be stricken from the earth. But
hey, you know who's entering that group real quick? Are those Gen Z motherfuckers? Just saying. Hey, we started making. You know how they make Impossible Burger? We're making Impossible Fish. We're using ground beef. It's fucking amazing. Amazing. Hey,
it's like that Arby's commercial. The best kind of celery sticks, crinkle fries.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, like I said at the top of this thing when we started, like an hour and a half before we're getting ready to air, and we gotta flip script, right? What do? You reach out to your buddies, you call your friends, and you say, hey, let's rock and roll this thing, and let's have a good time. So let's give you a little screen share here, and We're going to take a little flashback. I don't know what year this is because I'm fucking old, but let's take a ride on the good ship hippie trip, huh? How about that? Maybe not. Because I'm killing this fucking shit here, right? Holy moly, if that's not Flashback City,
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck is. I'm going to tell you, the lighting at that club was about as good as my skills working the computer here. But guys, please give it up for my friend, the the one and only Mr. Jason Moore. What's going on, buddy?
How are you guys?
Jay, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, you told me, I hit you up and you said, yeah, I'm in, man. I got you. And I appreciate you coming in. But, I had a little dilemma. I said, hey, what do you want me to put under your name tonight, I said, do you want me to put, Slippery When Wet? Do you want me to put Lovesick? What do you want? You said, dude, doesn't matter. Put whatever. And so I stole something from your business card here because this is what you do, man. My friend Jason Moore, he sings songs, motherfucker. I mean, this is what your business card says, is it not? I sing songs, motherfucker. So wait, should I change that? Should I change that?
No, it's good.
I got Ed. Ed will grammatically correct me here. There. There. Jason Moore, I sing songs, motherfucker. Hey, man, that video was from a long time ago, and I think
1992.
1992. I was just making fun of grunge, and then I pulled that video up, and we're all wearing fucking clothes.
Y'all look like every one of y'all look like Eddie Vedder, and I believe it said 93 on that video. You might want to check the tape there, Sparky.
Might be.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw 93.
I don't know, but man, it was forever ago, and you put that up, and you kind of revitalized and created a Facebook page for Split Image. That's pretty cool. Going way back. You and I just had dinner not too long ago with Chemo and Tony, and we had some good times, man. We're missing our boy Jay, who's not with us anymore. And when I was sitting here thinking I was going to crack these bottles of Jack today, but back in the day, we were living off nothing, right? We would drink Jose Cuervo. So I popped open my tequila tonight to not only toast you and the rest of the guys, but to give one out for Jay here, man. This is for everybody. Appreciate you guys, and nothing but love for everybody. So what's been going on, man? You've been going nutso crazo. We haven't talked to you in quite some time. We got a lot to talk about, dude.
I mean, we've been rolling. Probably ever since February of last year. I mean, we've been getting out there, and so yeah.
Now, COVID did a number on you?
I mean, it definitely leveled us for a bit. Probably in 2020, we probably played, I don't know, 30 shows as opposed to 130.
A little bit, right? A little bit,
right?
So I want to ask a lot of questions, Jay, even though we'll pretend like I didn't ask him the other day or we didn't already talk about it. Let everybody know, because I don't know how many people saw the show. You were on a reality show with the band, and dude, you guys showed real well, and it was fucking hot. Battle of the Cover Bands, is that what it was called?
Clash of the Cover Bands.
Clash of the Cover Bands, and you guys showed real well and did really well. Can you tell us a little bit about that and let people know where, if they want to go back and see it?
Yeah, so Jimmy Fallon's company produced the series. It's a 10-episode series that aired on E! And now you can catch it on the E! App and all these streaming things, Bravo and whatnot. It's out there. It's on demand as well. For it to be viewed. But we won our week. We were on episode 9, and we made it to the finals. And the finals wasn't any big deal. It was the 10 winners of the 10 weeks, and then they just chose a winner at the end.
Yeah, I think it ended kind of bad. I mean, take away, you didn't win. That was like disappointing to me. But just to put the 10 people there and go, yeah, we picked this one. That's like some backyard shit Ed and I would do.
Honestly, I don't know how it ended up that way. It seemed like E! was all in at the start of it, and it seemed as if their support of it, kind of wavered as the episodes went by. Our episode was supposed to be much earlier. We were supposed to be the week of Halloween, and they had some other stuff to edit and add to the episode, and that's why we got bumped to 9. Yeah, no, it was a cool experience. It was a cool showcase of a bunch of different acts, and anytime you can be on anything nationally run, and that's the other thing. So E's got its hand in a bunch of other different countries, and so that series is aired in like Romania and Portugal, and we've gotten tagged on a bunch of different things of it being aired in all these other different countries. So
that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Something else that you mentioned to me when we were hanging out. You said you do a lot of private engagements, like private parties. Now, everybody follows you, and they can hit you up on all social medias at Slippery When Wet Band to find out where you're playing, and make sure you go see them. Just absolutely did a great show. By the way, Jose and I were talking. I don't know if you remember Jose Charuca. I mean, you've been gone quite some time. Jose's our boy. He goes, we were chatting, and I'm like, yeah, Jay's going to be on the show today. We're going to be talking split image and shit. And he's like, cool. So he actually tuned in. He's checking in. And he's like fucking around with me. He's like, who's that? I'm like, Jay, Bon Jovi. And he goes, dude, I know who he is. Maybe you should tell him to take over for the real guy, because he was in town a couple weeks ago, and he was kind of hurting it. He said you could be the Arnell of Bon Jovi.
I'm not touching any of that.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I was thinking about that on my way home, and I think I'm probably the oldest one of this bunch, and as much as I know, not that I've sung other than senior send-off, but it's like the older you get, your breath and your timing are not so much your time, but things get compromised, and it's just through no fault of your own. And I think it might have caught up. I don't know. It's hard to say, all right, just because I'm seeing this doesn't mean I'm seeing that. And there's just so much that goes into it. I mean, everybody's familiar with Journey, and from what I understand, their guy is singing better than ever because he wasn't getting the proper mix. They changed out their sound guy, and he's sounding even better. So I keep wondering, maybe there's some technical shit going on. I don't know. It's difficult unless you're in that professional world, because
the End of the Road tour had some technical challenges, Ed. I don't know if you know the Kiss End of the Road tour. They were having trouble syncing up the timing of the recorded vocals.
Hey, you know what? If they sound good, I don't care if it's augmented, because as long as we've been going to shows, there's been some shit going on in the background of just about everybody. I mean, I kept wondering, like the first time I saw Ozzy in like '83, it's like, well, I hear keyboards are doing Mr. Crowley, and I don't see anybody out there fucking banging on the pipes. And that's when I realized, it's tape, or in his case, there's a guy behind the curtain, like my buddy says, some guy Bob. So, but I gotta speak on this real quick as far as the clash of the cover bands. Even my wife said this, that Jay deserves a SAG or a Golden Globe or an Oscar, because when the guy was giving him lessons and criticism on how to sing, now you haven't met my wife, but Erik has, so she was like, how is he sitting there with a straight fucking face when this, well, I won't say what she said because it was really bad.
He probably can't.
Yeah,
giving worse than I do, Jay.
Lessons on how to sing. And Jay's like all into it and pretending to like, soak in the constructive criticism. And I'm thinking, Jay's probably digging his fucking teeth into his lip and bleeding like Gene Simmons.
I will tell you,
man.
That day, so we had shot the night before till, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So we didn't get back to the hotel until, I don't know, about 11. And had a couple of drinks or whatever. And they were always bouncing our call times. And so originally they told us for the next day that our call time wasn't going to be until 11:30. And just before I'm ready to go to bed, they go, nope, we've changed your call time. Your call time's at 7 a.m. That's when we'll pick you up. So that singing session that was with Coop that day, that was before 9 a.m. So they walked me in there thinking that I'm going to belt out Living on a Prayer at damn 9 a.m. So the truth, no, it probably shows on my face there that I wasn't very happy of, singing that early and whatever. And no one likes to have a camera in your face as you're like either not doing it the way that he wants to and whatever. Here's what I will tell you. Since all of that or whatever, I've applied some of what he has done, and I'll be honest, my voice has sounded better than it has in years.
Wow. Shit. Well,
okay.
So
I thought,
and that dude has he's worked with like almost everyone. I mean, he is like, I'll be honest, I didn't know him before all of that, but I mean, he's got Grammys and the whole whatever. But the scenario, yes, that I did not enjoy is that, at like 8:30, I'm walking into that room and he was fully wanting me to like belt out Living on a Prayer. Mind you, I'd just been up for, maybe 45 minutes or whatever. And it's like my voice doesn't work like that, so.
Yeah. Wow. Shit.
That's awesome, dude. It was like I said, a great show. And the only thing I'm thinking is, 1993, Jay. And I'm like I'm thinking like Ed and Gina. I'm like, oh God, what's gonna fucking happen here? Dude, you showed absolutely awesome. I love that you everybody was included, the entire band.
Yeah.
Dude, it was awesome. It was absolutely incredible. And hats off. Mad props to that.
Thanks, man.
That's cool.
I want to know about these private gigs, though, man. I mean, I'm very interested. I mean, I just did a private catering out on Treasure Island Beach for some folks. So on my end, it's like, yeah, I fucking get it. I mean, when you pull into these private parties that you're talking about, 30 people, 100 people, 200 people, 500 people?
I mean, it all depends. Like we've done acoustic ones. Abe and I have done acoustic ones where it's been literally like 6 people and, you're playing whatever. And we just did one this last weekend in DC. And it was about probably 200 people there.
They
did it up like
they
a
supply
80s.
all the production and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah. But I mean, any type of that corporate stuff or private stuff is generally the atmosphere isn't the greatest because it's just kind of whatever.
Right.
But the money's always great, and
it's like
and see what I'm experiencing now. All right, so if you go back and our ages and this and that, with people turning like 50 and whatnot, they're having these big 50-year-old blowouts, and so. They want to do something big. And so we've already played probably 3 50-year-old, birthday events.
Why you got to keep harping on 50, dude? What the fuck's up with that?
Yeah.
So what can we expect now? Where's Slippery? Where are we heading? Where's the next immediate drive to or fly to?
We're headed to Pittsburgh tomorrow. We're going to do a radio thing that morning, and then we play Thursday night, yes, in Pittsburgh. And then we're at that show live at Daryl's house.
Yeah.
We're at that on Friday.
Cool.
You're playing at the venue there, right?
Yeah.
And it's like legit.
It's where he shoots the show.
Oh,
That's badass, dude.
It's a really cool venue. It's about 50 minutes outside of New York City, but it's like in the middle of nowhere. Like the roads to go up to that are like, oof.
And what does that place hold?
300. It's not big, but I mean, it's very intimate. The sound is incredible. It's just a cool experience. The menu there, you'd love that. Their menu is fantastic.
They got food? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Daryl brought in some special dude or whatever that makes up, and it's a rotating menu and that. I mean, it's really good.
That's super cool. So do you eat there? What do you eat there? What do you order?
What did I have there last time? I think I had steak. I think it was like steak and asparagus or whatever. But I mean, it was fantastic. Like a chimichurri sauce on it and whatever. It was good.
Dude, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. We ate some fucking, it is what it is. It is what it is. Jay, what's the last thing on your playlist, on your iTunes or whatever service you use? What's the last song you played?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
You like how I did that?
I like how you slipped that in. It's always cool.
Well, no, Jay's getting a little different laugh.
The last song was "Don't Walk Away" by Danger Danger.
I don't think I know that song.
It's the ballad off their first record.
And what prompted that one?
It was on a shuffle, and that's just what came up.
So what's new in your music playlist? What's probably wait.
What's something I'm digging? I don't know. I mean, there's not a ton of great rock stuff anymore. What have I got that I liked recently? I've told you this probably every single time I've come on here, but he's got a new record coming out next month. Michael Monroe, the two new singles that he's put out for that are good. You should check those out.
I gotta save it because
you'll love it. And of anybody in that era, he is the only one that is still doing top-notch material.
Oh, I love Michael Monroe. I think I was here. Like when I moved to Tampa in '87. Okay, I came from Fort Pierce and I worked in a record bar, so we would always get reasonably cool stuff because they let us order what we thought would sell. And so we sold a lot of shit that wasn't terribly popular at the time. I mean, the early days of the stuff on Megaforce Records, there was Metallica and Anthrax. We moved that. But I want to say it was when I moved over here, and I think I snagged for like $1.99 that first, if I remember, it was the first solo album by Mike Monroe, Not Faking It. And I burned the shit out of that thing. I ruined that fucking cassette, and I probably would have ruined the CD if streaming didn't come along. Yeah. It's just fantastic. I mean, I kept up with it because you remember this. We all thought Hanoi Rocks was going to be huge.
Right.
And then the drummer got in that accident and they kind of went away for a while. So Mike Monroe did his thing solo. And, that album's just fucking fantastic.
Right. But he never plays in the States. And what was it, 5 years ago? He was playing Vegas and I was like, I got to go. And so went, saw him in a room with 100 other people and it was amazing. I felt like I was 15.
Oh, that would have been cool. See, I think that music's even popping back a little bit because, it's fun. Times that right now you read the news and shit ain't fun. And I knew that because I don't know if you're familiar with the show that came on HBO Max, Peacemaker. Mm-hmm. Song in the fucking credits.
With Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Song in the credits was total hair metal, but then I go looking it up. It came out in 2010 by a band, I guess they're Swedes and Norwegians, called Wigwam. And it turns out James Gunn is a fan of all that stuff. I mean, they used Pretty Boy Floyd in the show. They used all kinds of shit.
He didn't even have a Pretty Boy Floyd shirt on at some point.
I can't remember if he had a Pretty Boy Floyd shirt.
I saw Steve Summers post about it or whatever that
he might have, or it was a scene like in a first or second episode where he goes home with this girl, and while she's in the bathroom, he starts raiding her albums, and I think she turns into some shit and chases him, and he snags the album and fucking leaves. He wasn't leaving without that damn Pretty Boy Floyd album.
Oh, do you blame him, man?
Well, no. I mean, but it's batshit crazy. The show's crazy, but the soundtrack is pretty much all, if it's not straight up 80s hair metal, it's stuff that was in the same vein but recorded later. It's great.
Well, let's just go on the record of saying right now, I know I drink a lot of Jack on this podcast. And I know last time Jay was on, or one of the times Jay was on, we got in a heated argument over the top 3 hair metal bands of all time. And Jay, look at this. I mean, Mr. No Memory and drinks a lot. Jay said Faster Pussycat. I, on the other hand, had my top 3.
Listen, man, I remember that album came out the same day as Appetite for Destruction. And when I worked in a record bar, more people came in and bought that damn Faster Pussycat than they did the Guns.
That's
and that wasn't even their best album to me. Wake Me When It's Over was just a stone ass fucking classic to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I don't know. Ed, you turned me on to a band, and I think Jay, I mentioned them to you. A band called Wicked out of New York. They are going to be on the podcast here in a couple weeks.
What's the name of the band again?
Wicked.
Okay.
Have you heard of them or no?
I don't think so.
Well, I don't have a problem doing this right now. I'm gonna share them with you. I don't think Danny will have a problem with me sharing it. I just gotta get.
That definitely wasn't Wicked.
What's that?
That definitely was not Wicked.
No, that was the commercial before the screen here. This is their song called American Rock and Roller, and I kind of dig it. And you're gonna see them, Jay, and go, I know, I totally understand why you like this band. Here we go, American Rock and Roller by Wicked. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, you showed me these guys.
Why you gotta say it like that, Jay? Listen to that, man. Dude, this is the shit. Dude, look at that tambourine playing, dude.
See, now if you didn't tell me that was new, I would think that was shot 35 years ago.
Exactly. Well, that's a little older. That's one of their earlier shots. Now they're all in white. They're all ripped. I mean, they got the platforms. It is definitely you can see their influences all over and hear them. Fun guys, fun group of dudes. They're going to be on the podcast here in a couple weeks. They're out in California right now filming a documentary for something. I don't know. Just nice dudes.
Okay.
And, it's rock and roll VooDoo Chef podcast. We got you. We've got Weapons of a New coming up. Freddie Ordine, who's a beast of a guitar player, coming in, and I wish I could show you their new video. Just the exact opposite of what we just saw. You're talking 7 strings drop tuned, and I mean, just fucking amazing musicians and good stuff. Tell me about Lovesick, man.
Well, we just released the 3rd single and video off our 6th EP.
Holy cow!
Yeah. And so I've been in the studio now. We're actually going to do a best of. It sounds ironic, but
any additions to any new songs on it?
Yeah, that's what I've been working on. So there'll be 3 new songs on the best of.
So what?
November.
What's the best of that has already been put out? Racing on there?
It'll be on there, yeah.
That's a fucking hot song, man. That's a hot song. You know, you sent me that and you're like, hey, check this out. And I listened to it and I'm like, yeah, that's good, man. That's good. Fucking next day I'm singing the damn fucking song. I'm like, Jay's a motherfucker, man. Jay's a motherfucker.
Cool.
Good song, man. I like that one a lot. And anything else new music wise? I mean, you got Lovesick, you got Slippery. You got any other side projects? Like I know you were working with COVID, man. I just blame it on that.
Yeah.
Who's the dude you were working on a collab with? Not Chip, the other dude.
Donnie, yeah.
Is that going to come to fruition? And we're talking about Donnie from Enough's Enough.
So I talked to him about a month ago. He's still willing to do something, but the song that he sent over that he wanted us to do.
Now, when you say us, you mean you and him, not like Love Slick or Slippery or any of that?
It was going to be the Lovesick, but we worked up a version of it, and I wasn't.
You weren't happy with it?
To be honest, it was a song that didn't make his record. And it's a song that's not going to make our record.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, dude.
It's tough to dance around that one.
Well, there's no dancing. At the end of the day, it's the guy's talented as shit, and I enjoy his music, but it's got to go. If it's going under your name, you're the one that's got to be happy with it.
Well, that was kind of the bummer. We had sent a song over to him of like, hey, let's work on this. And he was like, eh. And then he sent that over and we were kind of meh. So we're kind of still sitting in whatever, but we'll do something together here. But it's just got to be the right thing. So much of the other stuff that we're doing now has got such a modern feel to it that, I don't want to say he's dated at all, but I mean, his strengths are to, play Beatlesque rock, and so probably until we touch on to something that's similar to that or in that vein, we'll probably wait.
All right. I don't know why I think this would be fun. What's my favorite Jason Moore song?
You used to tell me it was off the Talented Losers disc.
Oh, it is 100% off Talented Losers.
Just Another Day, yeah.
Just Another Day, dude. That is, I know that's not in your tops. Am I wrong?
I mean, I was proud of that song. I mean, gosh, that song's.
I mean, I know you're proud of all your songs. I mean, you have to be. One way, shape, or form doesn't mean they're at the top of your list.
Right.
But, dude, I just think that's such a hot song. And, I hit you up one day. If you fucking looked over here, I've got the CD somewhere. I hit you up. I go, dude, can you send me a digital copy? So he sent me a digital copy of that song. And I use it as the opening to my podcast that I now do. It's, a little different. And I think it's pretty cool. And it ties in great. So thank you. Thank you very much. And if you haven't heard it, is Talented Losers available on your website?
Yes.
Go buy Talented Losers.
It doesn't stream, it doesn't whatever, but there are a very limited amount of CDs that I still have a few of. Yeah.
Very limited amount, and Jay will sign them all. He'll autograph them, get them out to you. Make sure you. What? Mine's signed.
Is it?
I don't know. If it's not, it will be the next time you come. Dude, man, from the podcast, your sales are just gonna fucking skyrocket. You'll make tens and tens of sales.
Awesome.
Tens and tens.
Dude, man, we got to do this way more often. We got to hang out way more often. And I know we always say that. You're in Atlanta. I'm here. And then even when our paths do cross, we're like super busy. I did get asked to speak at a conference in Atlanta, so I might be coming up.
Let me know.
check your calendar for 10/22. What's that look like? Are you booked out that far?
Of course he is. What kind of a fucking question is that?
Yeah, we're booked in Atlanta.
That's too bad, man. That's too bad.
What's that night?
They moved Pig Jig from 10/29 to 10/22.
I got you.
So we sit around and eat barbecue all day. And then they just announced, I think it was today, they announced that Lady A will be the act performing that night.
Really?
So, yeah. Last year it was Darius, and it was amazing. I didn't know how they'd beat that, but Lady A is a great
Oh,
music act, and we'll see how they. I know they'll sell out, dude. It's just a great
That'll
event.
sell out quick again. You know it.
Just an amazing event. If for some reason that event falls through, just make sure you don't rebook. Just hit me up so we can get you on our judges list. I mean, if anybody knows food, it's you. And you actually, what a lot of people don't know, created some hot sauces for House of Blues.
A hot sauce, yes.
Hey, one fucking 20. How many people could say they've done one, right?
Yeah.
How long ago was that? I mean, it was a green sauce, right?
Yeah. Gosh, it's been like 2000.
We're
Yeah.
fucking old, dude. I feel like I just talked about that yesterday. I mean, Tony and I were in Orlando watching you at House of Blues talking about that. And then afterwards, we went to some fucking Irish bar shit,
Mm-hmm.
and you having some after party, and I was like, Jay drinks beer? You had a pitcher of beer in each hand. I didn't know what that about. Tony was like, where's my pitcher? I'm like, Jay drinks beer? I'm like, is what it is. Great times, man. Great times. I can't wait until you're back in town. When do we get you in Tampa again?
June 11th.
Oh, we talked about this.
Yeah.
We talked about this. You're at
OCC Roadhouse in Clearwater.
yeah, the biker place across from Quaker Steak and Lube.
Right.
And it's cool, man. They do it right out there. It's a good time. I think I put that on my calendar already. Big Eddie C, are you in?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's 3 weeks from Saturday. I'm pretty sure. I don't do anything on weekends.
How do you do that?
What?
How do you know it's 3 weeks from Saturday?
Because I was saying to myself, all right, how far out is that? It's like I start thinking, all right, what am I doing this weekend, that weekend, the next? And I don't have a lot of plans. I mean, it takes a lot to get me out of the house these days. So.
Well, let's just lock it up right now and say that we're going to be there.
Let's do it, man.
I think school will be out that by that time for everybody but me.
I know. I got to start right back on the 6th.
Got to start back.
I get a week off and then, right back to it. And that's fine with me. I don't really bitch. I mean, some people are just like, oh, I need a weekend in the Bahamas. I don't fucking need that there.
Dude, I just need a fucking night of sleep. That's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to make myself go to more shows, but it's a bit of a challenge because Jay probably doesn't know this. I had back surgery a couple days before Christmas, and I still can't totally feel my left leg. So standing for too long, let alone sitting, it ain't real. It ain't happening.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll put that on lock. Let's do a top 3. Jay, did you actually read the thing I sent you? Are you ready for this or no? It's okay if you're
I
not.
thought it was a top 5. Is that not what it is?
No, final 5. We're gonna ask you 5 questions, but before that,
okay.
can you handle a top 3 grilled or smoked items?
Sure.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Start spinning through your head. Guys, we're gonna do top 3 grilled or smoked items. If you're out there, go ahead and drop them in the chat bar. 3, 2, 1, like we always do. Since Jay's getting ready, I'll take the first one, Big Eddie C. My number 3 grilled or smoked item is a mesquite grilled blackened grouper sandwich. This was the defining moment for me when it came to food. Grouper sandwich. I mean, we tell the story all the time. I went to Frenchie's. Man, I've been like the past 2 or 3 weekends just incognito because, dude, it's just so relaxing. But I went out there just to get the grouper sandwich. I got the blackened grouper sandwich, American cheese, coleslaw, just like I had way back in the day. It's not mesquite out there, but it is my number 3 grilled or smoked item. Big Eddie C, your number 3.
Bit of a dark horse here, and you won't expect it, but I'm all for like grilled vegetables, man.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Just keeping it simple with just salt, pepper, olive oil, and garlic powder. Toss that shit up. Give them, a couple good, whoop 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 on the grill. Get some marks. Get some flavor. A little char, a little that smoked action. Can't fucking beat it. Some vegetables are better than others, but none of them really suck.
What's your favorite veggie on the grill?
For me, probably either mushrooms or zucchini.
Me, I'm asparagus and carrots, smoked carrots, man. Smoked carrots are phenomenal.
Really?
Jay, any preference on that?
Well, that would lead into my number 3. So one of the things that I like to make here is I make a little boat, and I do green beans on there, but I do them up with some garlic and some little S&P, a little olive oil, do a little what else do I put on those? Maybe I hit them with a little soy sauce.
Getting that umami on there. Now, when you put those on the grill, is your grill gas or a smoker?
It's gas.
It's gas. We got Don Hill checking in with smoked mullet dip, but he's getting that from Ted Peters, South Pasadena. Don, if you have not had Tim Knockman's smoked seafood dip, you got to get on that. Jay, yours is a gas grill, so do you incorporate smoke into that at all, or do you just rely on the natural?
I hit it with liquid smoke.
Hey, dude, ain't nothing, for all you people out there, liquid smoke is a natural ingredient, just so you know. But there ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. I worked at a restaurant where we mixed liquid smoke, Worcestershire, and water in a bottle, and we sprayed it on every hamburger before it went out, man. Is what it is. You're getting smoke, the extra umami, and just rocking and rolling.
Wow.
Whatever floats your boat. But that's good stuff.
Brussels sprouts are in the mix too. I've done them.
Those got to be under the broiler for me.
Yep, I've figured out a new glaze. It's about half and half with balsamic vinegar and soy sauce, and man, that shit just. I didn't think it was going to be that good in practice. Well, in theory, no. It was like those don't go together. Boy, was I fucking wrong with this shit. The more I get around y'all, the more I learn. It's like, yeah, that fucking works for all the reasons.
Get around us. You fucking stole that from fucking Council Oak.
No, they don't do the soy sauce. They just do. I think they just do balsamic or one of them. They do one or the other. I can't remember because Council Oak does Brussels sprouts one way, and then Rez upstairs does them differently. And one does them with soy sauce, one does them with, I think, maple. And I can't remember who does what. So, but neither one of them suck, but they're not clones of each other.
I'm going to tell you one of them sucks, and I'll just leave it at that. Big Eddie C, what's your number 2?
I'm going to say probably shrimp. I love grilled shrimp.
Grilled shrimp rock. I like to stuff them with a little bit of horseradish, wrap them in bacon before I hit them on the grill.
Oh,
but
nice.
Let's be real, by the time you do that, are you even tasting the shrimp, or is it just a vessel to say you ate shrimp?
Yeah.
Grilled shrimp are amazing. Absolutely, absolutely. Jay, what about you? Your number 2?
That is my number 2. I love grilled shrimp. The greatest grilled shrimp I ever had. We were at Cabo Wabo in Cabo San Lucas,
And now you're just bragging, dude. But go
and
ahead.
they do a tequila shrimp that it was literally fantastic. It could have been the 6 Wabaritas before it, but
that definitely wouldn't suck, dude. Were you there for one of the birthday bashes or just there?
no, we were just we actually opened the Hard Rock Resort down there.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's really cool, dude. That's really cool. We got Jose checking in with VooDoo Shrimp with Nola. But Nola is absolutely amazing on shrimp. We got Don Hill checking in with Pompano with Newman's dressing grilled under the broiler. Newman's dressing is a great marinade. I use that. I actually use it on flank steak. I use the Newman's Golden Vinaigrette. I mix it with Heinz ketchup, and it is off the chart on flank steak that you take to the grill. Leave it in there for 24 hours. Take it to the grill. You will be absolutely excited you did. Jose's got his 3-2-1 up. Let's do that real quick. Portobello fillets. Dude, don't even try to pretend they're a steak. They're still a mushroom. Sirloin, medium rare. He's paying attention. He doesn't want to get kicked out of the podcast. And number 1, brown sugar soy marinated salmon. Absolutely. You should try topping that salmon instead of brown sugar. Try topping that with some dirt. Bring some of that espresso flavor in there. It will take it over the top. My number 2 is now this it can't be on the grill. This has to be dead ass on the smoker, and you have to use cherry wood. So I absolutely cannot get enough cherry wood smoked and grilled pizza.
Wow.
It is absolutely insane, the flavor that the crust takes on. And don't be trying to do any of that limp dick flat crust. Don't be buying tortillas and go, this is what Domino's uses. Fuck Domino's. Get yourself a Pizza Hut pan. If you don't know how to do it, go down to Pizza Hut and say, give me a pan. Get that pan, bring it home. It's already seasoned, ready to go. Get you a dough and put a thick dough inside that pan. Throw it on the smoker for about 10 minutes, 325, till it gets firm enough to hold its shape. Take it out of the pan, set it right on the grill, get great, and cook it till it's cooked through. And make sure you load it up with cherry wood. That dough is going to take on such an amazing flavor. You're going to send me letters of gratitude. Trust me on that. It is that fucking good. And my next one is going to be lame as shit compared to that. Jay, what's your number 1?
I gotta go lobster tail, right?
Holy cow. He's hitting for the fences there.
Yeah.
Now tell me about that. Do you do this a lot? Do you grill lobster tail a lot at the house?
No.
Wait, let me rephrase that. Do you order a grilled lobster tail a lot while you're out?
I don't know a lot, but I mean, I eat
yeah.
a lot more than I ever cook it at home. Yeah.
So,
Surf and turf, man.
But definitely grilled, not broiled.
Yeah.
And do you get the whole lobster, just the tail? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
He's
Surf and turf.
Very cool, man. Grilled lobster, phenomenal. But I love lobster. Girls don't really care for it, so we don't get it that much. Eddie, see you a lobster guy?
Oh, I love lobster, but
That's right.
Grilled, I like it, but I generally prefer it just straight up steamed with the clarified butter.
You know, I was talking the other day how you and I used to split a case of lobster.
Yeah.
And prices of lobster have gone so fucking high.
Oh, they went way crazy.
It's like, screw that. Not even worth it.
Yeah.
Not even worth picking up. We got to get through this COVID supply chain, suppliers, shippers. We got to get through all that stuff and get it out there. Don's in with his number 1, smoked beef brisket with sweet and sour brown sugar rub, 14 hours. Don, I'm just going to tell you right now, don't sing it, bring it. You need to be in the VooDoo Chef steak jam competition, competing and trying to cook the best steak. We supply the steaks. All you got to do is bring a tent and some grill, and some grills and some badass ingenuity when it comes to making that shit amazing. Top prize is $1,000. Have a good night, Jose. I will see you Monday night. We will see you Monday. My number one, it doesn't matter what cut of beef it is. Does not matter. Any beef on the grill, whether it's a hamburger all the way to a porterhouse, Big Eddie C's favorite, that long bone ribeye that he gets because he's a rich motherfucker and eats at Council Oak. He's going to tell us it's for free every time. But there's something about that meat on a grill. It doesn't matter if it's on a gas grill or a charcoal grill. It has to do with the juices dripping down, hitting the grates, the deflectors, searing, bringing the flavors back up. Just, you can't beat it. Big Eddie C, why are you on it? You still got to talk.
Dude, I've been dealing with in the teaching environment like all day and then night school. It's dealing with people's fucking wearying, man. Oh God. Now I understand why people like Howard Hughes existed. Shit. Yeah.
We should just sing songs, motherfucker. Because nobody would pay to come see us play.
No.
What's number one, Ed?
Mine's the same, man. Beef, whether it's burger, steak, or brisket. Brisket's making a pretty big run for number one because once I finally figured out how to do it, and thanks to you, getting the temperature thing to monitor it and just don't fuck with it until it crosses that 203, man. You know, it's going from the U.S. into Mexico at that point. Leave it the fuck alone and then take it out when it crosses that temperature and then you're all good. I thought I was going to be a big take it out at 165 and wrap it guy, but it's like, nah, I'm good. Leave it the fuck alone. Have some patience, you know? And that's what I do. The last time I did it, I put it in at like midnight when I went to bed. And I got up 8 o'clock. It still had a ways to go. So I was like, leave it the fuck alone. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. And then, you know, around whatever it was around 3, a little after 3 that afternoon, it rolled right past that 203. That's when I took it out, wrapped it in the butcher paper, did the faux Cambro, found a fucking cooler and some old nasty raggedy ass fucking towels that probably got stolen off a porno set in 1974. And a couple hours later, that thing was fucking perfect, man.
Dude, have you been hanging out with Derek Wally on the, at like 6 a.m. in the morning?
No. 6 a.m. is a little early to get up. Now, he'll get up that early for brisket. So for me, it was either get up early or do it before bedtime. I did it at fucking bedtime.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what it is. If it's grilled or smoked, it's definitely off the chart. Jay, we can't let you go. I know you. I know it's past your bedtime, Rodstar. But are you even off stage by now?
Depends. That's been one of the great things of this post-COVID thing of early hits, man. Man, we've been doing hits at like 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Love it. These other fucking rock clubs that want to do this like 11 o'clock hit shit is like bullshit, man.
says the 50-year-old. Just saying.
Well, it's our crowd as well, right? Probably 70% are of that age. Those people don't want to hang out till then.
Dude, people tell me all the time, dude, I don't know how you do all the shit you do. I go, I record it before 4 o'clock in the afternoon and set it to post, you dumb fucker. Not really. We'll erase that part. Jay, let's do these final 5 and hopefully learn a little bit more about you. We've changed them up a little bit, except for the bourbon question. And we all understand that as days change, so do our tastes and likes and what's in our mind. So nobody's gonna come back and go, "Hey, Jay, you said this." They're gonna say that, but it's okay. What was your favorite TV show as a child?
So I wrote down 2 that come to mind. One was this show. called the Baseball Bunch.
What the
And
fuck?
It had Johnny Bench and these children they'd teach them like baseball skills and whatever. And I remember watching that and enjoying it on Saturday mornings. The other would be the $6 Million Man. You know?
Now that one from knowing you, that one I could get. The other one, I would have never guessed in a million years.
You know?
$6 Million Man, favorite episode?
Favorite episode. Did they have like a Sasquatch on the one?
Yeah, that was my favorite, dude.
Yeah.
That was the one where the thing turned like this and he got all dizzy, and then if you went to Universal in Hollywood, you got to ride in on the tram and shit. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Big Eddie C, did you watch $6 Million Man?
I did, but I don't remember it really well. I just remember there was one time a Bionic Woman was on there, and I couldn't decide who to lust after more, her or Farrah Fawcett, because she was married to Lee Majors.
I was gonna say Lee Majors. I mean, at the end of the day, he was the fall guy, right?
That's true. Yeah.
And that's why I had the truck that I had, because I wanted a truck like the fall guy.
Good choice, then.
Which I don't have anymore.
Oh, well.
It's all right. I like my car. Jay
You
drives. You drive a Dodge too, right, Jay?
Charger.
Yep. All right, here we go, man. Bourbon or beer? What's your preference? And if you say bourbon, bonus question: favorite bourbon, or should I say Tennessee whiskey?
For me, it's beer.
Last time you were here,
No.
Ed, what are you doing? Are you?
I was celebrating. It was a fist pump, like Arsenio. Woo, woo, woo.
So the last time, maybe it was the first time we did this. We actually did it in the studio here, way pre-COVID, and you were drinking Peroni.
Mm-hmm.
I think when we hung out the other night, I'm gonna guess. I think you were drinking Stella.
Yeah.
Are those? I mean, they're similar. Is that where you?
Peroni's Italian.
I meant in the taste, the flavor, the.
Yeah. I mean, Stella's not high on my list. It's just of the imports they had. That was what they had.
So are you an import guy? You don't like the crafts?
Yeah. I'll drink crafts, but generally I'll drink imports over.
I drink imports, don't I, Ed?
Yeah, imported from
Colorado.
Where? Yeah, from Colorado.
Of course, like.
There you go.
And I'm done. Remember we used to drink Miller Genuine Draft?
MGP.
That was Craig's favorite.
Right. Yeah. And the only thing it was good for was the chase. Ooh, what are you drinking now? Well, that's got a bourbon look to it.
No, it's beer. It's an amber red oak from North Carolina.
Why couldn't it just be oak from Tennessee, man?
It's actually it's a cool brewery. So they don't pasteurize anything, and so like everything's like natural in it. The shitty thing is that you always have to keep it fucking chilled, or it goes bad very quickly. But yeah.
What's the name of the brewery?
Red Oak.
Have you heard of that one, Ed?
Red Oak, yeah.
It's in Greensboro. It's big up in that area.
Yeah.
But again, it wouldn't travel down here because it happened to be constantly chilled.
So can you buy this later, or do you get it when you're there?
We got it when we were there and had a cooler, and we put it in the cooler. Yeah.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. All right, man. What cut of steak and to what temperature?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, personally,
fillet,
I'm a cube steak kind of guy, and it's got to be well done.
So, yeah.
Well,
Well done.
Steak and temperature. What is it?
Filet medium.
Filet medium. We'll take that. Big Eddie C, I fuck with you all the time about the long bone ribeye at Council, but what's your steak of choice? We normally don't play along, Jay, but because it's you, I mean, like right now, I could go for a porterhouse, like you don't know.
I'm a ribeye guy, but there's going to come a time where I'm going to try to learn how to do the shit like the tri-tip, because I keep hearing great things about people knowing how to do that and saying it's just fucking unbeatable,
It's really not that fucking hard.
man.
It's really not that hard. What I gotta get you a sous vide, Ed. We gotta get you on the sous vide because my 129 sirloin, fucking off the chart, man.
I keep
Jay,
hearing
you
good
got a sous
things.
vide? Jay, you got a sous vide?
No.
Got to get one. Just
Yeah.
I
do
keep
the
hearing things about it, man.
So I don't know why I'm so excited about this piece of meat because it doesn't matter. It's still just fucking piece of steak. I take some dirt and I make a paste out of it. Equal parts dirt and cold coffee. Got to be cold. And then you just dredge the meat through it, stick it in a vacuum pack, suck out all the air, throw it in the circulator, let it set for, minimum 4 hours. 24 hours is ideal. Throw it in a circulator cooker for, 3 hours at 129. Done. Take it out, reverse sear that bitch, 3 minutes on all 6 sides. Thin slice that shit. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Oh, dude, it's just, I've served that at the last 4 caterings I've done, and everybody just goes nuts over how good it is. And it's fucking sirloin, right?
Wow.
Sirloin. Jay. Tough one. And again, we know things change, tastes change, the mood, everything. I mean, you were listening to Harvey Danger a little earlier, right?
Harvey Danger.
Yeah.
Danger.
Danger.
Oh, I thought it was Harvey Danger.
What the fuck?
Everybody's coming to get me.
Oh, you really got COVID head.
No, I'm just fucking around. I knew that one. So Danger earlier. It is what it is. If I were to ask you right now, what is your favorite song? What is Jason Moray's favorite song? What would the answer be to that?
It's Me and My Monkey, Robbie Williams.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, shit.
It's this guy from the UK.
He was
Michael
huge.
Monroe?
No,
Is that can't be true?
it's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's true. Look it up.
Yep.
One of the greatest songs ever.
I believe he's from the UK. I know who Robbie Williams is. That's not his most popular song, correct?
Not by far. It wasn't even a single.
Robbie Williams didn't even make the essential playlist.
Well, what a tragedy.
You sure it's not Organ Grinder by Marilyn Manson? Song along the same lines?
Jesus Christ.
On a positive note, I reached out to my peeps. I've made an appointment to get my eyes checked because I can't see shit. What,
Yeah.
dude? Like I'm scrolling and it's not even coming up. What's the fuck it called?
Me and My Monkey.
I think they got a song called Motherfucker.
That's definitely not Robbie Williams.
I swear to God.
Well, maybe.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh no, it changed. It went to it's bouncing in and out between Robbie Williams and other people. Robbie Williams, Motherfucker. See Motherfucker right there by Robbie Williams?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's definitely not going to hold a candle to Motherfucker of the Year by Motley Crue. Why is he playing an organ grinder?
It's like a 7-minute song.
Wow.
Dude, I've already wasted 30 seconds of my life.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
And it sounded, why did it sound a little bit like Final Countdown right there?
It's like a Spanish Western.
That's
Yeah,
really
mariachi and shit. Yeah.
that's really not your favorite song, right?
I swear. I have it tattooed on my arm.
Wait. I got to see this. I got too many screens open. Hold on, we got to go Jay Solo. I got to figure out how to go Jay Solo.
Wow.
Dude, what the fuck? How do I not know this? I'm definitely going to, yeah, I can't do this view. How do I fix this shit?
There we go.
We'll go back to this one. All right, I got to show you this. This is my 129 sirloin. Look at this cook on this thing.
Oof.
That is a perfect 129. And the only way to achieve that, and don't let these motherfuckers fool you. Oh, I can do it. Fuck no, you can't. With that sous vide, that circulating cooker. So it sat in the circulating cooker for 3 hours so that we can, there's not much fat in this sirloin anyway. But to render the fat that is in there, 3 hours is perfect. Creates the perfect bite on this, perfect chew. You can see this dirt on the outside here. Look at this. Look at that crust. That's 3 minutes on every side. And I don't know if I mentioned on this podcast yet, we now have our own knives. And this is the 9-inch slicer knife right here, made for me by Rhineland Knives to the VooDoo Chef 13 specs. You can check them out on our website. Hit up the website, and most importantly, use that code podcast to get 25% off anything you order. Jay, being my monkey, really?
That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Well, I'm gonna go. I gotta go listen to it now. I truly respect. You have a very diverse music catalog, and I respect that. Whereas me, fucking blinders. So I got to go check that out. I've got to go check that out. And I've closed the list, so now you got to wait till I open it back up.
Nah.
All right, so we know your favorite song is some shit about me and my monkey. What's Robbie Williams' #1 song?
Angels.
Would I know it?
Possibly. Again, he didn't have any hits in this country, so.
He's a white dude, right?
It's been.
Can you tell
A boy band.
Wait, what'd you say?
He was with a boy band that
True.
wasn't really that popular here, but internationally they were fucking gigundous. I forget who it was though.
Take that.
Take That. That's what it was.
What is it called?
They were called Take That.
Take
Sure.
That.
Take That.
Personally, I'm into K-pop, so
Oh,
I don't even know.
same thing.
Don't even know what the fuck that is. If you ask me what I thought K-pop was, I think it's One Direction in foreign language. Not at all.
It's Korean pop. Is what it is.
Well, I know what it stands for, so it's One Direction sung in Korean, right?
No. BTS would be closer to that. Yeah.
What's BTS?
The new One Direction that are Korean.
They just played in Vegas not too long ago.
BTS.
Dude, I don't fucking know. Yeah, let's talk about food. Jay, what's your death row meal? Last question. Final question. Death row meal, and of course, you're hungry right now, so it's going to change.
I think it'd be like hibachi.
Hibachi. Why? Tell me describe it to me. Tell me what it looks like.
Like I'd have some fried rice with some steak and some shrimp and some veggies and.
Now, are you doing hibachi because you want to cook the shit yourself and prolong this thing? Want to cook?
Have you ever seen the video of me doing that where I burnt all the hair on my hand off?
No, but I need to. Can you send it to me?
Yeah.
Is it on Facebook?
It's on YouTube.
What's your YouTube channel? Let everybody know.
What is it?
Exactly right.
It's well, you got to serve all the things, so it's under my name and the Lovesick and Slippery and Wet.
You have a link tree?
No.
We need to get a Jason Morey link tree. That would make life easy. Have a Jason Morey I Sing Song motherfuckers link tree. And then we could just send everybody there. They can get slippery. They can get lovesick. We might could even get them to that new split image page you put up on Facebook, which is rocking. And dude, you say it all the time. We're brothers. I got nothing but mad love for you, man. I hope you know that. Sure. I appreciate you popping in tonight. Last thing here, Don Hill says he's got a mad crush for Lee Majors too. That may or may not be what he meant when he typed in Lee Majors, but we're going to take it as that. Guys, if you want to check out Jason and Slippery When Wet Band or the Lovesick or any of his other iterations, Slippery When Wet Band on all social media pages. Google Jason by name. I guarantee you'll find everything you need. Most importantly, find him at a show. Jay's a very personable guy. I guarantee you he will sit there and talk to you after the show. Don't throw my name around because he'll already be in the car on the way home. He'll send Aiden, go see who the fuck that is. Jay, man, mad love, brother. I really appreciate you coming in last minute and dealing with the stupid insanity that we do here. I can't wait to get you back in Tampa, brother. Till next time, goodies.